All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're here. I think this is episode like 5. I think could be 6, but I think it's 5. I just woke up not too long ago, getting ready to start my day. So I'm still here in Bosnia now. I'm in Bihać. I'm here at my dad's house. So alhamdulillah, it's good. All right. So what we're going to do now, inshallah, what we always do before we do anything new, we always like to go back and do some review. All right. So today what we're going to do is, I think we usually start with Esnaf. So we're going to start with you, sister, and then Esnaf. So that way we change it up a little bit. All right. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Alif.
Very good. Esnaf.
Lam alif.
Mm-hmm.
Lam alif.
Ba alif.
Mm-hmm.
Lam alif.
Lam.
Lam alif.
Lam ha.
Lam alif.
Ba lam ba.
Say it again.
Ba lam ba.
Let's say lam. Lam.
Lam. Oops. It's the tendency. I think it's.
No problem. Say this one again for me, Esnaf.
Lam ha.
There you go. That was more relaxed. If you see the first one, it's like you came at me at the computer screen. It was like, ah!
I'm not even kidding. Wallahi, I was practicing my truck all day looking like a crazy person. Just.
That's good. That was good. You see, that was good. That was more relaxed. All right, go ahead, sister.
Was this one cough?
No,
No.
calf. K.
Calf. Oh.
Calf, like Kit Kat. Okay, or cat. C in English. Okay, that's enough.
Calf.
Okay.
Calf. Ba.
Mm-hmm. That's enough.
Ba.
Mm-hmm.
Calf. Alif.
Calf alif.
Ba. Calf. Ta.
Mm-hmm.
Ta calf tha.
Mm-hmm.
Ba.
Ta.
Tha.
Noon.
Excellent. All right. Go ahead, sister. What's this?
Ya.
Very good. Okay, guys. So this is just for everybody else as well. Don't get this confused with calf. Okay, calf is this one. It's much bigger. Calf is usually bigger, and it's more like a Z. Okay, it's more angly. Okay, yeah is smaller, and it looks like this. Okay, it's like an S kind of. All right. Esnaf.
Ba alif.
Mm-hmm. Sister.
Noon. Alif.
Mm-hmm.
Ta alif.
There's only one letter in the Arabic alphabet that has 2 dots on the bottom, sister. What would it be? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So if we look here on the first page, all right, whenever there's 2 dots on the bottom, that's yeah. All right, there's only one letter in the Arabic alphabet that has 2 dots on the bottom, and that's yeah. Okay, so whenever you see 2 dots on the bottom, unfortunately, I don't really have a trick for that one. Like we have, for example, ta, two, ta. This one I still haven't figured something out. If you guys figure something out, let me know. But this is 2 dots on the bottom is yeah. Okay, so this is the whole thing. Go ahead, sister, is what?
Ya. Alif.
Very good. Esnaf.
Tha alif.
Very good.
Ba. Sin.
Very good. Bottom is ba. That's the trick for that. Okay. Esnaf.
Yasin.
Very good. Yeah, seen. Excellent. Mm-hmm. You're right. Go ahead.
Dal. Sin.
No.
Dal. Sin.
So dhal, remember what we said about dhal last time? We said that the letter dhal is like the letter alif, waw, ra. There's a few letters in the Arabic alphabet. They cannot connect after. So this cannot be dhal. What's the other option? What has 1 dot on the top? Looks like this. So the trick, very good. Yeah, it's right here. Exactly. You see, noon and noon. Okay. So the way to remember noon, I told you because people always mix it up with ba. Is this is bottom, and then you can remember this maybe as not on bottom. Okay, not on bottom. But anyway, this is noon. Okay, noon, and what's the next letter?
Sin.
Very good. Asnaf.
Ta sin.
Very good, sister.
Tha. Sin.
Very good.
Tha jim.
Very good.
Ta. Ha.
Try to do it more from your throat. Ha.
Ta. Ha.
Very good. Asnaf.
Noon, ha.
Very good. Sister, next one. 2 dots on the bottom is what?
Yeah. Ha.
Very good.
Ha.
Yeah, ha from your throat.
Yeah. Ha.
Very good. Esnaf.
Ba, jim.
Excellent. Sister.
Yeah. Meme. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Esnaf.
Ba, mim.
Mm-hmm. Sister.
Noon meme.
Very good.
Ta, mim.
Mm-hmm.
Tha meme.
Excellent. Esnaf.
Ba, ya.
Very good. Okay, sister, this is yeah right here. Okay, that's exactly this one right here. But just imagine something got connected to it right here, and they removed this head, but the tail is still there. So this is ba yeah. Okay, next one.
Yeah. What is that one? Yeah. Yeah. Ba. No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good. This is yeah, and then what's the tail right here? We just said it.
Calf.
No,
We
this
just
is
said it.
also yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah is what it is. That's right. Yeah, yeah is exactly what this is right here. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, I told you it's not calf. People, I told you when we said this one that people always get it confused with calf. Calf, by the way, will never look like this at the end of the letter. It will never have. Okay,
Big-
calf at the end of the word looks like this, like the normal calf. Okay, so whenever you see this, the only time people confuse yeah with calf is when it comes at the beginning, because you see you have this, like for example, when it looks like this and this, it's kind of similar.
Like a
Okay.
seagull's mouth. Yeah. Like seagull. Like, look how big it is.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
huge.
If you remember it, it's most
Yeah. It's more
Okay.
like
This is yeah. So whenever you have this tail right here, where you see this shape like this tail at the end, that's yeah. Just remember that. Okay, and sometimes they'll put it with dots as well, so it'll look like that. They'll put 2 dots under it. For example, this could have also been written like this with 2 dots. So yeah, yeah. Okay, but they're trying to get you used to this tail. That's why they're not putting the dots. Okay. Go
Is this
ahead.
one common in the Quran, by the way? Just to
What? Yes.
that one before with the little
Yeah.
cut tail?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Just like
Noon,
even in the Quran, they'll put it without the dots.
noon, yeah.
Okay.
noon looks like a that,
But yeah.
but that can't connect, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. If it that's how we know the difference. That's the only way we know the difference between dhal and noon is that the dhal it cannot connect after. You see, this is connecting after underneath right here. So that's how we know this is noon. If this was a dhal, it would be forced to be written right here. It would be written like this, and then there would be that space right here. Just like we said. Remember when we look up here? Okay, if we look at the dal, imagine this is the dal with a dot. You see, they are forced to make it with a space right here. So that's what that does. Okay, but noon, for example, it can hook onto things. So it's just like right here. These letters, ta, ya, noon, they all look the same. The only different thing about them, and which is what they're trying to teach you, is the dots. Ba has 1 on the bottom, ya has 2 on the top. Otherwise, they're all the same. Ta, tha. These ones, you have to know them, identify them by their dots. Okay, who's next? I forgot. Whoever.
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Ta, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
No, not thal. This is tha.
Oh yeah.
Tha. Bring your tongue out. This is like Beth. Tha, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Noon, ba, lam.
Very good.
Ta, noon, lam.
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ya, lam.
Okay.
Ya, ta, lam.
Mm-hmm.
Tha, lam.
Noon.
You said it with the last one as well. You don't say noon. You kind of said noon. Try to keep it like afternoon. Bring your lips out. Noon. Ooh, like afternoon, not afternoon. Okay.
Noon.
There you go.
Ba. Noon, ba, noon.
Yeah, it's even easier to say it that way. It's more relaxed. Noon, ba, noon. Okay, instead of going noon. If you say noon, it's a bit harder to say as well. Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next page.
This is weird.
Okay. Gonna pass out.
All right, go ahead, Esnaf.
Ba, noon, noon.
Okay.
Sister?
Ta.
Two dots on the bottom. Just think of like there's only one letter that has two dots on the bottom.
Ta, ya, noon.
Exactly.
Ya, ta, noon.
Very good.
Sa. Sa.
Excellent.
Jim.
Ha.
No, and more in the throat. Ha.
Ha.
Perfect. Esnaf getting lucky today. He's literally dodging all of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm like sweating over here, man. You put me in the hot seat.
Okay, go ahead.
Ha.
Look, you dodged this one as well. Go ahead, sister.
Jim.
Oh, no, what's okay? So I want you,
Ha.
Exactly. Okay, this is exactly this, but without the tail. This is how ha looks when you connect it at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning or middle of a word. Okay, so for example, I can just draw the tail, and then you would see that it's right here. Okay, this is ha. Okay, and what's the next letter?
Sa.
Very good. Esnaf.
Khaba.
Very good, sister.
Jim.
Exactly. You see, and just if I add the tail, then you'll recognize it. Okay, Jim, and then
Ta.
ta. Very good. Esnaf.
Oh man. Ta, ha, ta.
Very good. Ta, ha, ta. Excellent. Very good. That was good. Sister?
Ya, Jim, noon.
Yoon?
Ba.
There you go.
Ba, ha, ta.
Sister?
Trick question.
Let's see if you can get this one.
It's ba.
No. So this is actually ta as well. Okay, we call it in Arabic Ta Marbuta. Marbuta means wrapped up. Okay, they call this one Ta Maftuha, which means it's open. It's an open ta. Okay, and I want you to imagine for this one, what happened is that it's open like this, and then it kind of closed on itself, and then the dots came on top because now it's closed, and that so we call this one like the convertible ta. This is the hijabi ta. Okay, but for your sake, when you're reading qaida and stuff, you can just say ta. Okay, I'm not going to expect you to say ta marbuta. You can just say ta. Okay, so when you see this, Ta Marbuta is basically ha, okay, because this is ha, don't forget. This one we know, this is from the first page. When you see ha with two dots on top, like this, it becomes a ta. Okay, so what's this one, sister?
Ta.
Very good. Okay, and Esnaf?
Ha,
This one is a bit heavier. Go ahead. Ha.
ha.
There you go, relax. Good. All right, sister?
Ba. Ta.
Exactly. So this is the ta marbuta when it's at the end of a word, okay, or when it comes after a letter that cannot connect. So for example, if there was a dal here or an alif, because it cannot connect, it's written like this when it's standalone. But when it's connected to something, you see when it's connected to something, then it looks like this, okay? So it has that little thing that connects it to something. So that's ta. Okay, so what's this one, Esnaf?
Ya, ha.
All right, so this one, guys, is quite confusing, but that's just how they do it. It's just like a fancy, and you'll see it sometimes, but this is also ha. This is also ha. You might be thinking how. Think about it like this. It's missing its top right here. You see the top part? It's missing the top part. Okay, and they just kind of made it fancy. You're going to see it sometimes, but this is a ha. Okay. So yeah, so just remember, this is ta, and when you see this weird shape, it's ha, but without its top. Okay. So what is this one, sister?
Ta. Ha.
Esnaf?
This one is noon, ta.
Exactly. So this is this one right here. Okay, but also missing its top. All right, whenever you see this butterfly, okay, butterfly wings, okay, it's ha. It's this one right here. Okay, so this is how ha looks at the end of a word. or for example, after an alif. This is how you write ha at the beginning of a word. Okay, so this is how it looks at the end, but this is how it looks at the beginning, and this is how it looks in the middle, these little wings. Okay, so this is ha. Okay, and then what's this? So go ahead. What is this, sister?
Ha.
Very good. And then Esnaf, what would this be?
Ya, ha, ba.
Very good, sister.
Ba, ha, alif.
Very good. And then?
Ba, ha, mim.
Very good. So the hardest thing about today's lesson is going to be just remembering that these are has, okay, and that this is a ta, okay, and then also these. Okay, the rest of it is pretty much straightforward and easy. All right, so we'll stop here and we'll continue tomorrow, inshallah, with our next lesson. All right, guys.
Jazakumullah khairan, Sheikh.
Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.